Hey everyone, welcome back to another Tic Tac Taiko. This week I've got a quick and dirty drill that's extremely simple, hence the title of the video. But the lesson to be learned and the value in the lesson goes well beneath the surface, and it's hard to get just by watching it. So let's take a look. For this week's drill, I'm just going to use a single bachi and a single playing surface, but you don't even need to use that. You can use your hand and your body or a countertop or anything that you can strike. I'm going to play a straight beat, a sequence of even downbeats, and on every single downbeat, I'm going to play either a loud note, don, or a quiet note, tsu, and that's it, which means I can't skip a beat, I can't add extra notes, and no tone changes. So either this or this, but no buzz and no ka. I only get to choose between two notes, and I have to hit a note on every single beat. It's a very tightly constrained parameter for this week's drill. Let me show you an example of 3 different tempos. I'll do a really short, slow tempo, and then a little bit longer for medium, and one for fast. All right, there's your drill. Pretty simple, like I promised. Now let's talk about what you can learn from doing it. What I want to do next is to jump to a seemingly unrelated topic, but you'll see how this all ties together. I want to show you what it looks like when many taiko players play on multiple drums for a solo. Take a look. Okay, obviously I'm having a little bit of fun there, and hopefully no one was offended. I mean, when I first started playing solos on multiple drums, that's how it came across to the audience. I know because I've seen the videos. There's almost this feel that comes across many a soloist that if I have access to more drums, then I have access to more rhythms. Except no, that's a fallacy. You have the same amount of rhythms on 17 drums that you do on 1 drum. You have more tones when you add more drums. You add more variables and difficulty in having to move to reach those drums, but the rhythms remain the same. And I have really come to appreciate when I see a soloist who has the option of multiple drums and chooses just to solo on 1. To me, that's like telling the audience, I know exactly what I want to tell you, and I'm going to tell you on this 1 drum right here. It conveys confidence, it conveys artistry, and it really stands out. That soloist has chosen to savor simplicity, which takes us back to the drill. This week's drill forces you to find enjoyment, find some sort of satisfaction by playing at far less than your maximum capacity. It can feel very restricting and very restraining, and yeah, it is. So what do you do with it? You eventually are going to have to give in or stop the drill altogether. And that giving in is exploring what is possible and finding that joy within. And when you play below your maximum capacity, it frees up bandwidth. Bandwidth that you can then use to make your solos sound better, feel better, even a limited artificial solo like we're doing this week. And if you take this lesson to heart, You can turn it into a tool that you can take out of this week's drill and put into any and every one of your regular taiko solos in order to make them sound better and feel better. Now, those of you who are regular viewers of my channel will remember that I speak a lot about challenging yourself and pushing yourself as a way to achieve growth. But this idea of holding back runs in complete opposition to the idea of pushing yourself. You can't do both at the same time, and that's okay. These two options do not play well together, like two really strong magnets that don't want to touch, or oil and water. Pick your favorite analogy and apply it here. The key here is to pick an intentional choice. Either this or this. Actually, you can pick a third choice or pick neither choice and just have fun. Having fun is valid, but the intentional choice is what changes you from being merely a taiko player into a taiko artist. And the last thing I'll say about this week's drill is that you have to actually do it to understand it. You can watch it, you can hear my words and see my demo and intellectually know it, but there's something completely different in playing a slow, easy rhythm and wanting to play more and realizing you can't, you're not allowed to, and understanding what that feels like. That's the lesson. And even though the experience is easy to, experience, getting that feeling into an actual solo, that's not easy. So while this drill is simple and the concept is simple, the actual practice, the actual advantage of it takes some time and intention. And before I go, I want to remind you to hit the thumbs up button if you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, and until next time, keep on practicing and be well.